Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to another live stream today. Really excited, as always. Just seems to be getting better and better. The more I'm doing these live streams, the more I'm enjoying them, and the more I'm learning about how to help you guys and how to get better at giving my clients more and more value and making them happy, building their confidence up. So first of all, I just want to say thank you for the support. I'm never going to stop saying thank you because I can't believe the amount of support I get, and it's just getting better and better and better. Also, yeah, I've got so much to talk about today. I am getting more professional, which is good. I've made a notes down. I was about to say notes for this show. It's kind of a show, but a live stream. So basically, broken down into seven points what I'm going to teach you today and what I'm going to talk about. Now, obviously, you guys can ask me any questions that you like. Try and keep the questions relevant to what we're talking about. So, on today's live stream, we're talking about, or I'm asking you the question. I'm going to obviously share my opinion. I want to get you guys' opinion more importantly, because I know what I think. Is social media giving people social anxiety? Is this generation of today, our generation, are people becoming more and more socially anxious? Are people becoming more afraid of interacting with human beings in person? And I'll tell you what made me ask this question and do this live stream. It was a conversation I had yesterday with a student that I was coaching on my 6 weeks program. It was through helping him, and this is just a side note. God, sometimes I say things and they don't even make sense. It's probably part of my old mechanisms where I get in my head and then I say things and I think, why did I say that? I end up, anyway, no one's perfect. So, powerful session with him yesterday. He was happy and I was really happy that I was able to make him happy because, that's what I'm about. I like making people happy. Obviously, you can't please everyone, but especially my clients. And I come out of the session with him feeling like this is all I want to do. I was born to help people. I was born to teach, mentor, inspire people, listen to their problems, and help them to help themselves. So through the conversation with him, and I'm not going to mention his name because obviously I respect his privacy. I've had this conversation with quite a few clients. It was through this conversation that it really became apparent to me that all of the guys that come to me, I would say 95%, all of them that come to me on my 6 weeks program and the weekend confidence program, they've all got social anxiety. Some of them admit it to me, some of them, which I understand, they're quite ashamed about it and they're kind of embarrassed to talk about it, but eventually it comes out. And that's why I thought it's so relevant to talk about what we're talking about today, because one of the problems that he had in his life. Now, when I'm talking about him, I'm talking about him respectfully. It's not judging him. He's an incredible person, and I'm not just saying it because he took my 6 week program and he's my client. He is a great person. He's working his arse off. He's getting great results. He's facing his fears. He's growing. He's also he's done a lot of coaching programs with other mentors and teachers, and I love people like that. I always respect people because I'm like that. I always want to learn and grow. So we had a successful coaching session. We sat down for 3 hours, and a lot of the things that came out were the main cause of his social anxiety was that he was spending too much time in front of his computer on social media. He's successful in his business, and he said to me, "I spend a lot of time on the computer, and I'm with the job that he's doing in business. It requires a lot of logic and rational thinking. So he's in his head a lot. So when he's around people, especially when he's talking to women, there's a lot of social anxiety for him because he's not used to having enough social interactions with people. And one of the things we spoke about was, and we just was both talking as we're doing the session. So, is social media causing social anxiety? I done a video to a live stream on Facebook talking about it, and it was really popular, and I gave my opinion. So, I want to get you guys' opinion. Just be patient because I've got some more things I'm going to teach and talk about, and I'll let you guys know when I want you to fire the questions at me. So if I don't answer your question straight away, don't get frustrated. Be patient. I've got to get through all this teaching I want to share today, and then I'm going to go through your questions. So thanks for coming on, Sebastian. I really appreciate it. Thanks, John. And make sure you hit like, subscribe to this my YouTube channel. And I'm really looking forward to helping you guys today individually. So what I realized was a lot of my clients, they're kind of stuck in a routine where obviously their fears are getting in the way, but they're not socializing enough. The main cause of social anxiety, and yes, I do believe social media, of course it's playing a part in increasing people's social anxiety, but I am going to say, I said this today, you can't, or you can, but I think you can't blame social media for having social anxiety. People have got to take responsibility. And for me, social media is an amazing tool. Like here I am now on social media. I love YouTube. I've got nothing bad to say about YouTube. YouTube has enabled me to make friends with people all around the world. It's helped me to build a business. It's helped me to get paid doing what I love. It's helped me to change so many people's lives around the world. I've met some of my closest friends that started off as clients and became friends from America, from Germany, from Poland, Russia. I can't even remember the countries all around the world. People have come because of me putting YouTube videos out on YouTube. So I'm not going to start knocking social media and going, conspiracy, the government, this and that, because at the end of the day, it's making people money. It's bringing people together. But there is an aspect of social media, obviously, that is negative. There's always going to be a positive and a negative. My personal opinion is it's all down to you. How do you use social media? Obviously, if you spend every day in your flat on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and you don't get out and speak to people, of course you're going to have social anxiety disorder. Of course you're going to be paranoid. Of course you're going to struggle to speak to women. Of course you're going to have low confidence because you're not practicing communicating with people. And I think sometimes we take communication lightly. We think, oh, I'm a human being, so I should be good with people, or I should be confident with women. Well, what you should and what is reality is two different things. Really, why would you be good at something if you don't practice it? I know for me, I come from a background of having massive social anxiety too. And I'm not blowing up my own ego. This is why I'm such a good teacher and I get such good results. And I've been doing it consistently for years. That's why people continue to come on my coaching programs. People travel around the world and my videos go viral and I get consistent results with people. Obviously, if I was no good and if I was full of BS, I would have lasted this long in my business, in the industry. And, I had clients coming back to me from 5 years ago. They've come back around and they want to come and do a program with me or they want to come to an event. So I'm really proud of what I've created and I'm doing my part. So I'm going to talk about all the things that I've learned that cause social anxiety. And of course, I'm going to give you a solution to overcome it because there's no point talking about problems and complaining and having no solution. We're not about that. Positive message today. Really, really positive, guys. So I'm excited. And it was great doing a session yesterday because it's really nice when I have clients that are very open-minded and they're willing to take the next steps to change their life. They're not just coming to me and moaning, going, "Well, my life's difficult, Johnny. I've got social anxiety. I don't have anyone I can really talk to. I can't connect with people. I'm not getting good results with women. I can't approach on the street." They're not saying that. They're obviously saying these are the problems, but they're going, "I want to fix it." And then of course I help them. And I'm going to take you through the process that I teach people in the 6-week program today, so you can go and apply it and get results. I'm all about inspiring people to take action, face the social fears, life fears, and in doing so, you gain confidence and then you achieve the things that you want to achieve. So, I personally think, of course, social media plays a part. It has a huge influence on all of us, and we're all kind of addicts, we're all addicted to it. But I do think the responsibility lies with the individual. No one's forcing you to go on YouTube. I'm not forcing you now on this live stream. You have a choice. You can walk out your house now and you can go and meet people. But I'm not saying these things are easy, but nothing of value is easy. And if you really want to change your life, you'll do the things that I'm going to encourage you to do. So would like to get you guys' thoughts on that. You can post now. Do you think social media is causing more social anxiety? Or do you think that it isn't causing social anxiety? Because from what I can remember 15, 20 years ago, of course, people had social anxiety, but it wasn't even really a term that I knew 15 years ago. I knew that I got nervous in social situations, but I didn't even know it was called social anxiety. It was only a bit later when I heard this term called social anxiety, and then everyone started talking about it. It just became another familiar term, a label like approach anxiety or depression or anything like that. But yeah, it is it does play a part. So really interested to know you guys' thought. By the way, guys, just I always do this: healthy food, fruit, eating healthier definitely increases confidence, lowers social anxiety. I've got my protein shake, recovery shake. I've got my water here, and I don't know why. I was watching a Tyson Fury video yesterday, and he inspired me to drink Diet Coke. So, because I was a little bit addicted to sugar and Coke, cleaned my diet up, and I've just come back from the gym today. I'm loving the gym, and the reason why I'm talking about these things because all of these things are relevant to today's generation, getting better with women, overcoming social anxiety, going to the gym. I posted something on Instagram today, and I just told you, I said, it's more important, this is my opinion, it's more important for men, much more important than going out and chasing women and getting women, being successful women. It's more important to take part in physical fitness and train and get in shape. It's so important for a man. I'll actually show you what I wrote here. Let me read this back because I wanted to say the exact words. It's an Instagram post I posted up after working out. And I'm not saying it's not important to go out and meet women. I've dedicated half of my life to learning how to meet women and teach men around the world, and we're still teaching that. So where's the post I done? I should read this quickly. You guys can follow me on Instagram. I put a lot of things about weight training. Okay, so I wrote this. Fitness and training is more important than chasing women. It's a man's core foundation of his mental health and happiness. I tell all my clients, you must work out, otherwise you will not have a good relationship with yourself. I stand by that. I live in, it's so important. And there's been a lot of people that have really inspired me to train. David Goggins was someone who inspired me to get back into training. I've lost a lot of weight. I feel in fantastic shape. I was in terrible shape last year. I was depressed. I weren't feeling great. And obviously a lot of you guys saw that in the videos. You've seen the ups and the downs. And now I'm in a great place. Mental health is good, confident, really enjoying being back. Going to be putting out new videos again. Got the Fearless event on Sunday. So just really want to share with other men and help them to get into a good place. And, because there's so much negativity today and there's a lot of positivity. Hey, Vivek, good to see you on the live stream. Okay, that's interesting. It's ironic that Mark Zuckerberg originally created Facebook to spy on women and see which ones were single. I didn't know anything about that. That's interesting. What do you think about reprogramming our subconscious mind in order to have a better overall life? Oh, 100%. 100%. That's what I'm doing. That's what I do on the 6-week program, helping men to reprogram their minds. You have to. That's what confidence building is about. So I totally agree on that. Okay. So the question, what we're exploring today is social media the cause of social anxiety? What are people's thoughts? Yes, no, maybe. I gave you my thoughts. It's a yes and no answer, but I'm not going to entirely say yes because at the end of the day, social anxiety existed before the internet was out. It may just not be as prevalent, or maybe it's on the rise more now. There's definitely more mental health today than I can remember there ever has been. Psychosis, people having breakdowns, suicide, and all these things are kind of connected to social anxiety. Social anxiety is considered a mental health problem. Just because you've got social anxiety obviously doesn't mean you're suicidal. There's different levels of mental illness. So I'm just kind of like spewing out a lot of things that I've learned, and all the things I'm talking about these are not things that I've read theoretically. These are things that I've actually experienced through a person who battled also with mental health, social anxiety, depression. Obviously, you guys know that I struggled with women for many years, and I've worked on myself for over 13 years now, personal improvement, and achieved a lot of success and have helped people to achieve success around the world. And I'm continuing to do that. Um, so Okay, so yeah, it's more and more common now. When I'm listening to men and sitting down, these are the things that my clients are saying to me that work me on a 6 weeks program. Johnny, I can't really talk to anyone the way that I can talk to you. And again, I'm not bigging myself up here. I'm just telling the truth. And at the same time, I'm not going to put myself down. I'm a really caring person, and I've got a very good communication skills. And when I'm teaching people, I'm really present and on point. It's like a switch, when I'm teaching. I feel like it's almost like not Superman, but I almost become not a different person, but I just become completely authentic, and I'm just focused on helping the person. So I love doing it. I enjoy doing it, and it's always been a great challenge. So the conversations that mostly men are all saying to me, and these are men, these are great people like myself from all around the world, different ages and backgrounds. They're saying, Johnny, I don't really have anyone that I can really talk to with honesty. And what I always say to them is, well, I'm going to be honest with you. Do you have trust issues? It seems that you do have problems trusting people. And the reason I say that, because I have problems trusting people. It takes one to know one. I've worked on building trust in myself. And they say, yes, I do struggle to trust people because of bullying in the past. And then they usually say, but no, but I have got this friend that I get along with, which is good. They usually always have someone that they trust. And I've got some family members. But generally, if I'm being honest, they're not happy in their life. They don't have great social life. And then that obviously plays out with their relationships with women. And that's where the whole fascination for my students and passion and kind of frustration comes with going out and meeting women on the street. So on the surface level, all of the guys come to me because they see the YouTube videos that I do, they like my approach, they relate to it, they appreciate the authenticity, the honesty, and they see the 6 weeks programs of people like Aidan and David. They see what's possible for them to achieve, and they want to be part of it. They want to come out with me for 6 weeks and learn how to meet and attract women, and that's great. But as they start going and approaching women, they realize that that's important, and we work on that, and it is very important for my clients to succeed at that. But they realize that that's not the only aspect, that they've got to kind of work on their social relationships. And a lot of clients say to me, they're kind of really lonely. And I know because I've been there. They're lonely because they don't really have closeness with anyone. And maybe in their job, they like their job, they make good money, but they can't really connect with people in their job. They can't talk about personal development with the people around them. The people around them don't like personal development. They can't speak to their close friends about going out and and meeting and attracting women with honesty in the daytime because their friends can't relate because they're all going on Tinder, or they're caught up in watching porn, or they're going to nightclubs, or they're not open-minded. Their friends might think it's weird to go out and meet them on the street. So they're not really around the right people. They're not around like-minded people, and this causes them frustration and anger and confusion and all of these negative emotions because obviously they don't want to lose their friends, but they're kind of scared to come clean and say to their friends, "Well, I disagree with you. This is what I really want to do." So they don't really have anyone to support them. They don't have anyone in their life to support their dreams. But thankfully, that's where I come in. They have me. They have a mentor, and that's why mentors are so important. Because sometimes a mentor can give you what your own. And I feel a bit reluctant to say this, but it's true. Sometimes a mentor can give you what your own mum and dad can't give you. Because sometimes it's not that our parents don't care, but they're not passionate about business or personal development or going out and meeting women. They might be from a different generation. It's not that they don't care about you, they just can't have these conversations. Some people can't talk about deep psychological things or motivation or Johnny Burp or Anthony Robbins or Les Brown or meeting women on the street. It's too much for some people. Our parents have got their own worries. So I try and say to my clients, I understand how you feel. I know your frustrations. It is frustrating if you can't really talk to your own family members about what you really are passionate about, like getting a girlfriend or overcoming your anxiety. But you can always find someone that you can talk to. And the fact that you found me, you're doing well. You've got a mentor. And I always say to them, look, you're telling me that you're having problems meeting like-minded people. Come to my Fearless event. You're going to be in a whole group of men all like you. You're going to feel connected. You're not going to feel judged. They're all passionate. They all want to go out and learn how to be better women. They want to improve themselves. They're speaking the same language. So get around it. But I realize my clients do have their own fears. And then usually the reaction I get from clients is, it's just kind of they look at me like, oh shit, yeah. It's like a realization. And I've had that when I've been mentored. It's like they go quiet, they're looking at me, and it's like, oh my God, you're right. And obviously I am right. I've got a lot of experience. I've been helping people in this pattern for almost 10 years, and I got myself out of it. So they realize that they have actually got a lot of potential. And the solution is, and I've wrote it down here, this is what I'm giving most of my clients, and this is what I've done myself. They need to create a routine in their life. They need to change their lifestyle. And I've made a note of a few of things, and I hope these can help you guys. You can make notes. So the solution that I give my students in the 6-week program, and a solution for conquering social anxiety or lowering your social anxiety. And I'll just give you an example. I've done this on Facebook today. This is what I've learned, and a lot of people won't tell you this, because unfortunately we do live in a world where a lot of people are not honest. Again, I'm not having a negative perception of the world. There's a lot of good people. I'm a good person. I like to think I'm an honest person. I'm not perfect. And I'm talking to really nice people like yourself who also appear to be open-minded, honest, genuine, and you want to be better people. So everyone has a level of social anxiety. I know I definitely do. Everyone does. You wouldn't be human if you didn't have some social anxiety. And that goes back to our evolution. We've all been hurt in the past. All of us have got a little element of us that is a little bit fearful about trusting new people. If you didn't have that, you'd be a psychopath. So it's kind of understanding what is a healthy level of social anxiety, what is unhealthy. But obviously, extreme social anxiety is when you can't come out of your house, you don't want to make eye contact, you avoid people, you don't have any friendships, you don't trust anyone. That's not a good place to be at. That's when you need to get help. And I've been there years ago, and it ain't nice. And or you haven't got a girlfriend, or you're not going on dates. You physically are struggling to speak to people. That's when you need to get help. You need to get therapy, see a doctor. For some people, medication or mentorship, 6 weeks program, or get coaching. You need support. You need help, and that's why we create the live streams to give support to people, and that's why I create the Fearless event to bring people together. So that and clue is in the title. Social anxiety is an anxiety around socializing with people. So the only way to overcome social anxiety is to face the fear and socialize. I know for me, with my relationship with social anxiety, if I don't socialize regularly, I start to experience the symptoms of social anxiety start coming back. If I stay on top of it and socialize regularly and teach and do public speaking and socialize with my family, meet up with friends, my social anxiety starts going away, and especially if I'm going to the gym. So, these are the things that are important. So what you guys want to do is, if you're suffering with social anxiety, you need to look at your lifestyle and you need to ask yourself questions. Am I going to the gym? If the answer is no, that means you're depressed somewhere. Everyone really deep down would enjoy the gym or some fitness. And there's so many things you can do. You can do boxing, you can do weight training, you can do swimming, you can do aerobics, you can do running, sprinting, power training. There's so many different things. So there's not just one way to train. So you have to start training. It's so important for the mental health. Tyson Fury said it. He said if he doesn't train every day, he gets depressed, he gets anxiety. I'm the same. I train regularly. So, having a regular fitness routine is going to help. Another thing I designed for my clients is approaching women on the street regularly or approaching women in public. Now, obviously, you don't have to do it every single day. The idea is that you approach women regularly until you find a girlfriend. Now, obviously, if you find a loving relationship, then I wouldn't encourage you to keep going out approaching. I personally don't encourage men to go out and cheat. I can't, if that's your choice, I encourage them to be honest and build honest relationships. So going out and speaking to women, there's nothing wrong with that. That's great. And obviously, you might have to go on 7 dates or 10 dates until you find the right girl. But you have to approach regularly, and a lot of you are not approaching. And I can't, two options: take a 6 weeks program, get my help. I will take you out and teach you how to meet women and get over your anxiety, or go out, practice yourself, get my 30-day anxiety program, or go out with a friend, or come to my Fearless event, make a friend there, and then you'll have someone to practice with. Whatever solution you choose, whether it's the mentoring with me, going your own way, you have to do it. Hey, Daniel, good to see you. So, this is what I said to my client yesterday. Bearing in mind, he just got some great success. This is his second 6 weeks program. He went to, I think he went to Bucharest or somewhere. He approached 3 women and he got 3 instant dates. So he's had some great success. I took him out of me in London. We went down, literally not too far from where I'm living. This was a few months back when he did the first 6 weeks program. And I got him to approach about 15 women, and he got 4 phone numbers in one day. And I said to him, "You've got great potential. You can't say to me that you're not good." And he went, "You're right." I said, "That's just your negative inner voices. You're self-sabotaging. You just got 4 numbers. Please follow up." Then for a while, he was a bit down because he said, "No, none of the women got back." And then a few weeks later, all of the women got back to him. They were just busy. So he's already had great success, but he still has to obviously put more effort in. So we don't stop, guys, when we get a bit of success. This is a lifelong battle with social anxiety, confidence, working on yourself. So, approaching women on the street regularly, going to the gym regularly, and this is so important. I said this to him. You must prioritize time socializing with your family, your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister. Look, if I don't see my mum for a long time, I feel awful. Obviously, I love my mum very much, and I feel the same way about my dad. I love my dad and my brother. So I make time. I have intimate time with my dad, with my brother, with my mum, and then I like having some time alone. So very important, guys, that you're making sure that you're getting time with your family, and then also with friends. I have regular time where I meet up with a good friend of mine, and we have like 5, 6, 8 hours, and we go out, really intimate conversations. We need this, and this is one of the problems that social media tends to have, where people are going to social media to get their fix and their love. And social media is not going to give you that fully. It will give you a little bit, but it's not the same someone hitting like on your Facebook post as opposed to someone being in person with you, giving you a compliment or just connecting with someone. We need human connection. But I love social media as well. I look what I'm doing social media now. You can tell I'm loving it. I'm passionate. So it's getting the balance right. So gotta make sure that you have time with your family, time with your friends, and one of the things that my client said is that, and I said this to him. This is a complex part of social anxiety. It's not just any time with any friend. It's the quality of time you have with your friends. Most of my clients say their friends are negative. They can't really talk to them about facing fears because it makes them upset and they get defensive about it, and then they start criticizing them and making them doubt what they're doing. Now, I've had clients before, and they said, "My friend told me not to take the 6 week program with you. Told me that it's a waste of time." And I said, "Well, is your friend paying your bills? Is he getting you a girlfriend?" He said, "No, he's not." I went, "Well, I said, is your friend doing, and it's not that I'm trying to um, I'm not trying to be defensive about the teaching. I already know it's good, And by this point, the client's already paid me anyway. So I'm not trying to sell him on my program. He's already paid me. He's gone, "Actually, you're right. My friend is negative. He's not got no confidence with women. He has no girlfriend. He's got a porn addiction. He's always judging people." And we're going, "Well, then, are you going to listen to someone like that?" No, you're not, because he's not living it himself. So it's about being your own person. And a lot of social anxiety comes down because you care too much about what people think about you and you're trying to be someone you're not. So this is where my core message comes in: being yourself. It's very important. So I hope you guys have really understood this. I'm going to ask you just to comment yes. Number 2, the solution to social anxiety is designing a healthy lifestyle, a lifestyle that includes fitness, that includes time with family, that includes time with like-minded friends, and also quality time with yourself. So if that sounds great, guys, let me know. Hit me up with a yes. I just want to make sure I'm speaking to the right people. Hey, BJ, good evening, mate. Lovely to see you. It is so sad that men these days are more depressed and socially anxious than women. I would, I'm not sure about that. I was about to disagree, but you could have a point. Nice one, Vivek. Vivek appreciates what I'm saying and resonates with it. Now, I just want to get some information. Are you guys having these problems at the moment? Don't be proud, be honest. Because if my clients who come to me in a 6 weeks program are having these challenges, I'm sure all of you guys must do, because you wouldn't be on my live stream. You wouldn't be seeking help through my infill videos of going out and meeting women. So I am not judging you, and I'm not here to make you feel bad. I'm actually here to make you feel great about yourself. And I want to mentor you and get you out of a bad place into a good place. So who relates to that? Also, as well, a lot of clients I've worked with, usually not straight away, but they open up to me and say, I'm really lonely, Johnny. I'm really lonely. I've got a good job. I make money. I've got family, but I just feel lonely. And I understand that, because obviously I've experienced loneliness myself. And I say the loneliness comes from you're not connecting to your purpose. You know, these conversations you're having with me, they're taking away your loneliness. But obviously, when we separate, I mean, we're still going to have a friendship, but obviously you have to go back into your life. I can't coach you forever. You've got to find that connection yourself by going out and and connecting with people. So I would say the solution is balance your time out on social media and balance your time out with socializing with people in person, and then social media is fine. Johnny, if you've never made another dollar, know that you've helped men around the world immensely. You've helped me overcome. Jimmy, you're very welcome, man, and I really appreciate that. Means a lot. Vivek, do you want to come to my Fearless event? You're very welcome. We have got a full house. It is booked, but of course, there's a few more spaces. Would love to have you there, Vivek. The Fearless event is in St. James's Park. To be honest, Vivek, I usually get everyone to email me. You don't even need to email me, because you've been great support. You can just come along. But if you need the address, I will email it to you. So it'd be great to see you this Sunday, Vivek. It starts at 1 p.m. The meeting point is in St. James's Park, and it's right opposite. There's a coffee shop in St. James. I can't remember the name of it. If you need, it begins with a bit. I'll Google it, and then if you need to, I will email you the exact address. But you should find us. St. James's Park. There is a main coffee shop in St. James. The coffee shop's next to. There's kind of like a pond or a river, and there's like a lot of ducks. You're very welcome, Jimmy. And that's why I do what I do, because I love it. I enjoy it. I love helping people. I believe it's my God-given reason why I'm on the earth. It's what the gift God gave me. That's what I'm meant to do, and I know it, because nothing else feels as right as when I'm helping and teaching people. It's the best feeling in the world. I actually enjoy coaching people more, and I mean this from my heart. And it took me a while to realize this. I enjoy helping guys more than I do going out and meeting women and getting laid and all that, even though that's not really what I'm about anymore. I did that. But I really do. I love it. I get a lot out of it. Now, obviously, it's challenging at times. And of course, obviously, it can be frustrating with some clients when you're trying so hard to get through to them and help them, and they're a bit stubborn. But I've got to say, most of the guys who come to me, and I'm not just saying this to be polite, they're really lovely and easy to work with. They're very good people, and they do what I ask them to. They take action. Hey, 5LLA, good evening. Yes, I relate to those things. I found it easy to quit porn, thankfully. Great. And one of the things I'm realizing, guys, and this is, I put my hands up from me, all of us. A lot of us men initially, we struggle to be honest about what we're struggling with, because we're worried about coming across weak, and we don't want to be judged by other men, and we don't want people to take advantage of us or to disrespect us. But That's not being a man. Being a man is having the courage to say, I am struggling, I have got issues, but I want to change them. So, the quicker you admit to your problems, the quicker you can solve them. How to cure desensitization caused by porn. Well, I've done a video about porn you can check out. But, there's a number of things that you've got to do, VJ. You've got to develop self-discipline in your life. Going to the gym and training and being passionate and loving it, that will get you a point. Ultimately, you guys know the real answer. You've got to find a girlfriend, or you've got to find a woman, and then you don't need to go and watch porn and stuff. So yeah, there's number 2. So what I'm going to do is we're going to kind of move into part 3. These are all the things actually that come out of the session yesterday. So I thought it'd be great to kind of recreate the session that I did on my client yesterday and give it to you guys, because it's so powerful and the lessons are they're so relevant to everything. Carl Bristow, good to see you on the live stream, Carl. I enjoyed talking to you yesterday. The upcoming porn verification process will be great for a lot of people. Many just won't bother. That's the challenge for me, Carl. I am aware, as positive as I am, that a lot of you are simply not going to take action. You're not going to do the things that I'm encouraging you to do. A lot of you will do it, and that's great. And I want to be positive and say there's hope for everyone, and there is hope for everyone. But statistics show that a lot of men are just not going to do it. They're scared to make changes. They're scared to look at themselves, and ultimately scared of the good, scared of being happy, scared of getting a girlfriend, scared of being successful. Scared of developing. And I'm kind of here to tell my story and go, there's nothing really to be scared of, really. All you're gonna feel is fear. Like Winston Churchill said, the only thing to fear is fear itself. All you're really scared of is a feeling. In my opinion, you should be scared to not go out and do this, because you're going to miss out. But I hope I'm proven wrong. I hope that all of you prove me wrong. I hope that you all take action and all of you are happy and you'll get great results and you'll get a nice girlfriend and build your confidence. I hope so. But my life experience and my intelligence has shown me that a lot of people just won't do this, because when I think of how many people take my programs, it's a lot. But it still isn't. There's still so many that don't take the program out of fear. They're scared to come and do the program because they're scared to meet me. They're scared to meet their own potential, and they're scared to go and take action and do it because they're scared of emotional suffering. So I'm going to be straight. Number 3 here. This is really important if you want to get over your social anxieties. You've got to stay away from negative people that you can't connect with. A lot of the clients that I work with, I have these conversations with them, so I'm blue in the face. They are around negative people. And I understand it's hard sometimes, because a negative person can still be a good friend. You can love your friend, but you've got to be really serious if you want to live a great life. And you've got to distance yourself from negative, abusive, toxic people. They're just going to drag you down, and then they're going to make you like that. So it's all about taking responsibility and not blaming friends. I always encourage, don't blame your friend because you're not going out approaching women. It's down to you. It's not your friend's fault. He may be holding you back, but you've got the power to walk away from the relationship. So that's my advice. Very, very simple, very clear. Stay away from negative people. Don't be a negative person yourself, because we often forget we're blaming other people, but we're doing the same thing. And number 4 is get around positive people that think like you. You've already done that today. You've got around me. You're around people in the group. How to use social media in limit. Your English isn't great, written English. Can you just try and explain it a bit more? But I'll try and be patient. Like I said, it's just common sense, really. It's just balancing your time on social media. Like anything, it's like if someone went gym 10 hours a day every day, that's going to be unhealthy. But going gym 5 days a week, 2 hours a week, that's healthy. So it's like going out approaching women. There's a healthy amount of time, there's an unhealthy amount, and just follow what your body's telling you. Oh, sorry guys, let me just share this to social media, other platforms. I forgot, speaking of social media. Now, for me personally, I get a lot of positivity on. I think as well, it's how you use social media. Like a lot of people, I know they say Facebook's bad, and there was a point where Facebook was getting me a bit down. But I'm loving Facebook at the moment because I'm very positive on Facebook, and I'm always helping people. I'm always putting up positivity, and I get loads back. 95% of people that comment on my stuff on Facebook, they're all other people that are entrepreneurs, or they're clients of mine, or they're my friends, and they're all positive. And so it doesn't have to be negative. It's down to you. And if you don't like Facebook, don't go on it. A lot of it comes down to a lot of you. You lack discipline. You're not disciplined. You haven't got the self-discipline to stop complaining and to stop blaming people. Take responsibility and start living a better life. So it does come down to your actions. So yeah, just, VJ, look, it's simple, mate. Limit your time on Instagram, limit on Facebook, go out, come to my event. But most of you won't come to my Fearless event because you're too scared. And I'm a very friendly, easygoing person. There's lovely people, but you won't come. You're too scared of socializing with new people. You're stubborn and you want to find an excuse. So, what about all the guys who make my events? You have to man up. You have to have some courage, guys, honestly, because it ain't going to get better for you. So I'm trying my hardest to encourage you, but you can't, I can't force people that don't want to grow. So just let me know, are you guys serious, right? Yes. Are you guys really going to do this work? Are you going to go out and approach them? Are you going to do it? I just be straight. Don't bullshit me because life's too short. I haven't got time. But I've got all the time in the world for all of you if you're going to take action. So a lot of you are taking action. Can't wait for the event. I can't wait to. Hello, Bloodlust, mate. Good to see you, mate. So I'm not having a go at you guys, and I'm not being nasty but I'm just being straight. I'm being strict because I'm a little bit tired and a little bit pissed off with guys who complain but don't take action. If you're really, really ill, then obviously that's a genuine excuse. But most of you are well enough. You're healthy. So anyway, let's be positive. So number three, stay away from negative people that you cannot connect with. Look, there's no point in being around people that do not agree with what you're doing. They do not want to improve their life. They don't want to be positive. They don't want to face their fears. They want to blame the whole world. You cannot get through to them. You're just going to make yourself sick. Leave them. Don't judge them. Obviously, understand everyone is different. We have to sometimes appreciate, and I have to appreciate, not every person likes personal development. Not everyone wants to be told what issues they have. I had a client say this to me one day. He's a really good guy, and we were really close. He come from America. He's been over 7 times. He's done programs with me, and we became really close. And I spent a lot of time with him, and he's a very intelligent guy. And he said to me, what you have to understand is, Johnny, that not everyone is willing to be as honest as you and me and other people. They're not willing to look at their issues. It's too much for people. They don't want to look at their shadow or their addictions. So when he said that, it made me realize he's right. It's a big world. Not everyone thinks the same. So what I do is I don't spend time around people who don't like me and don't understand me, and I can't get them. I don't waste my energy. I'm not around them. Whether that's women, I won't date women who are going to be, like hating men, or they think personal development's stupid. I'm out of there. I've got self-discipline. So get around like-minded people. Jamie Mason, good to see you, Jamie. I really appreciate you. You've been following me for a while. I recognize your name. Jamie, you just asked the right question. I literally just explained about routine, Jamie. Please, for your sake, watch this live stream back after, because you just missed that bit, and I'll go through it again, Jamie. I've gone through different stages and what I help clients with. Number 2 is, and this is what I give my clients in a 6-week program, you have to design a routine in your life, because if you don't, you're going to be depressed. You need a good lifestyle, going to the gym regularly, time with family, time with positive people, approaching women on the street. So 100%, Jamie, it is crucial for good mental health and for your own well-being. Rodrigo E.G. Carmango. Sorry, I'm struggling to pronounce your name. Hi, Johnny. I've just had a discussion with a female friend regarding social media, and I told her that I prefer to invest my time or me meeting girls face to face, all the risks in Facebook. Brilliant, great, nothing wrong with that. So what does she say about that then? Was she agreeing with you? It's really interesting. I want to get you guys' thoughts today. What we're talking about today is, guys, is social media causing social anxiety? What do people think? I've gave you my opinion, but I want to know what you think. I've said I think it's a yes and no answer, but I've said I don't think we should blame social media. You can't blame machines because then you're not taking responsibility. You've still got the freedom and the free will to walk out and go and meet people. You can go and speak to them on the street, go and meet your friend, or your clients, or go to the gym or your social groups. So you've got to take some responsibility this generation. But I do also agree, of course, there is an element where, yes, social media is definitely causing social anxiety because for a lot of my clients, you spend hours at jobs, or in front of a computer. Being in a computer too long puts you in your head. So that's why a lot of you, when you go out and you try and speak to them on the street, you're so in your head. It's so difficult for you to make that transition to seeing a girl and just walking up and saying, "Excuse me, I saw you. I think you're attractive. I'd like to get to know you. Would you want to come out with me for a drink?" It's so hard for you to do that when you're in your head, and it's hard for any of us. So, no, I'm not a vegan. Not a vegan. And I haven't got any interest in becoming a vegan at this moment in time. And I've got nothing against vegans. I'm an open-minded person. If it helps you, great. But I am eating a lot healthier, but I'm not a vegan now. And I do like healthy food. I like my fruits. I drink my water. I'm having a Diet Coke. I've got my protein recovery shake. I had a protein bar today. I had some rice and chicken, so I like the food. Okay, so now this is the part I'm excited about. I want to get you guys' thoughts again. This is my opinion, and it's the opinion of quite a lot of people, like my mentors, clients. How regularly do you do boxing training? You're going to be surprised. I only do it once a week. I do it every Friday with a good friend of mine, friend Adam. But we train up hard, really hard. But years ago, I used to do boxing training 3 to 5 times a week. I was an amateur boxer, so we have to train regularly. But yeah, once is enough for me. And then I train weights and swimming. I'm training 5 times a week now. I've just come back to the gym today. I love bodybuilding. So anyway, I'm rabbiting on a bit, guys. If I'm talking too much, just tell me. I get in the state and then I can't stop speaking. I get excited. I'm going to get some questions from you guys. I still want to know what you think. And we are going to I am going to mentor you guys today on how to approach them on the street. It's very important that I speak about that. That is very relevant to today's generation, what's going on in the media and everything with social media, social anxiety, meeting women. By the way, guys, I just want to say something. This is something that I'm doing at the moment, and you guys can try it. I am doing a thing where I'm not putting pressure on myself to go out and approach women because that doesn't always work. But if I see a girl I like, I talk to her. I done an approach today. Oh man, I just loved it. I had such a good connection with this beautiful woman from Belarus. And I'll just be open and tell you guys what I said. I was nervous about approaching her, and I'll tell you why. Because it was busy. It was right near Oxford Circus. And obviously, there are things going on in the media, certain outlets about men harassing women, which I don't agree on. Obviously, I'm not advocating men harassing women, but I think most of the time men are not harassing women, and I'm not. So when I walked up to her, I said, "Excuse me, hi." She stopped. She looked at me at first. She obviously was a bit shocked, and I said, I hope it's okay to compliment you. I'm nervous to compliment you. And then she's like, "Why?" I said, "Because I don't want you to think that I'm harassing you, I'm bothering you, I'm being disrespectful. And there's a lot of people watching me, and I feel a bit scared about that and with what's going on today." So I wasn't a coward. I was confident. I called it out. And that totally just made her relax, and it made me relax. And then she smiled. And then she stopped because she was going to walk away. And she's just absolutely beautiful, my type, brunette hair. quite Eastern European, obviously from Belarus. And then she said, okay, I said, the reason why I stopped you because I just saw you and I just think you're really attractive. You're my type. And then she smiled and goes, okay, what's coming next? And then I just, I said, I want to get to know you. And then she was very nice. She just became very open. And she said, I'm from Belarus. She goes, you don't know where that is, do you? And I said, of course I know where that is. She's like, oh. And I said, it's close to Russia in Eastern Europe. I know where that is. I spoke to quite a few people from Belarus. And then it was really nice. And then she goes, what do you do? Told her I'm a confidence coach. And then she told me she's an architect. And it was so nice. And then she seemed really attracted. And then she goes, I have got a boyfriend though. And then I said, well, that's okay because I've enjoyed talking to you. But then she continued. Then she starts asking me questions. And then I could see, but my whole take is I don't want to be taking people's girlfriends. I'm not about that. That's just my take. I don't like cheating. I don't want that sort of energy coming back at me. Obviously, everyone's got different opinions. But I had a nice chat. And then we continued talking. And she spoke about women. I spoke, and then she said, "Oh, you're Irish as well." I spoke to a lot of my friends, and a lot of Irishmen, we get on. They like Russian women or Belarus. I said, there is that sort of interest, and I said, I like women. I said I am fond of women from Eastern Europe. I had a girlfriend from Latvia, and then it was such a good connection. I come away, I felt great. She felt great. Shook her hand. She was smiling, wonderful. So I just want to share like my positive kind of day with you guys. It was a great day. I went out today, went gym, worked out. You're not going to believe it, Car. I did deadlifts today. Honestly, Car. I absolutely love deadlifts. And there's a guy actually on Facebook. He was a fan of my work. He hasn't done any of my programs, but he wrote to me a while ago. He does personal training. He puts up his videos. I love this guy. I'm going to write to him actually. And he kind of supports my post. He was a fan of my work, and I saw him doing deadlifts, and he gave me some advice, and I went and done it, and my deadlifts were great today. And his advice was, don't think about it, just get down and deadlift. And I loved it. So yeah, Carl, it's really weird that you said that. I did deadlifts today, and I feel great. How many girlfriends have you had till date? How many girlfriends have I had? I've got to think about this. I don't know. Hold on a second. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. So far, I can count 6 long-term relationships, which isn't bad. And could say 7 because there's been a girl that I've fell in love with, but she's in another country, and it's been like a relationship. But okay, let's say 6. So 6 to date. Might have been more, but I can't remember. About 6 off the top of my head. So yeah. Anyway, so what I was saying. So yes, it's all relevant what I'm saying today. I'm basically trying to say that it's just about getting a healthy balance. Is this making sense, guys? It feels really good what I'm saying. It all feels relevant. Just you guys have just gone a bit quiet on me. I feel like I'm just talking to a machine. Can I get some interaction? It'll be great to know. And that's why I created the Fearless event, because I don't want to be spending hours and hours, even on a machine. And that's why I love doing the 6 weeks program, because it's all in person. I get to actually meet people in person, have eye contact with them, sit with them, talk with them, have great experiences with them, help them change their life, and and take them out and approach them. And it's amazing. It's fun. Oh, that's good, Bloodlust. Yeah. I really like when you guys comment. It feels more like there's interaction. Or maybe, who knows? Maybe I'm so charming. I'm such a good speaker that you guys are so mesmerized by every word I'm saying, you're just speechless. I must got to a place of consciousness where I'm so good when I teach people, it mesmerizes them, hypnotizes them, and they can't speak. Obviously, I'm joking. I'm loving these live streams, they're fun. Okay, number 5. Who's ready for number 5? social media, fake people, fake people versus genuine people. What's your guys' thoughts on that? What come to mind when I said that? Let's do a little bit of wordplay. I feel like I'm in the classroom here. Social media, fake people, genuine people. I'd like to know you guys' thoughts on that when I first said that, what came up. My personal take is, and I'm just pointing out facts, we're living in a world where we've got amazing potential, we've got a lot of good people like yourself, but we have a lot of fake people. We have fake people online, we have people that want to present themselves in a way to make people think, to make people like them, and it's not who they are. You meet them in person and then you go, I'm meeting a completely different person. I personally, again, I'm not a perfect person, but I'm not a fake person. What you see is what you get. When you meet me in person, I'm exactly the same as I am on YouTube or the live streams. And loads of people have told me that, and I know that. But at the end of the day, I'm not a perfect person, but I'm not fake, and I don't surround myself with fake people. But it is the world we're living in. There are a lot of fake women and there are a lot of fake men. And our generation's quite fake, if I'm being honest. So that's the thing that's not good. Mike Fergus, hey Mike, what made you start confidence coaching and chatting women from the street? I just ordered the book, The Game. What made me do it was just love and passion. I started off in a very bad place, Mike, like all guys. I was suicidal in my 20s, depressed, angry, jealous, anxious, poor self-esteem, didn't do well with women in school, and I just couldn't, I had to figure this out. And then when I figured out how to go out and meet women, there was just a natural passion to teach. It wasn't even like, oh, shall I teach? I'm not, this is all I want to do. I knew it. No one had to tell me, and then I just started teaching. So that's it. That's my answer. And then from there, it just got better and better. So as I said, I believe in God. Thank you. I just think that's my God-given purpose, to teach, help people. I seem to have a connection with shy men, anxious men, depressed men, and really, really lovely guys who've got great heart rate potential. And it's because I was one of those men. I was, and I still am naturally, deep down, I'm a shy person, but I'm a shy person who's not afraid to speak his mind, go for what he wants, and I'll die that way. So, yeah. Johnny, how to deal with selective social anxiety? It seems that some people, when I'm around them, I can't be expressive. I get that. We all get that. Certain people make us feel different ways. Number one, it's about being aware of it, which you are. Number two is try not to judge yourself for it, because your mind, your ego will just beat the shit out of you. And then it will tell you that you're not good enough and you shouldn't feel like that, or they're bullying you. I know that conversation. Be aware of it. Be brave and just recognize that you being angry towards them, is that a bit of jealousy on your part, or are they not being nice? And start to practice gently being more authentic around them. But it takes time. That's my advice. DV London. DV London, I just want to say, you don't know how much I appreciate the support that you give me. You comment on all of my videos. I can feel you're just a genuine person, and I'm grateful. If it wasn't for you and a lot of other guys, I wouldn't be here. I would just be talking on my own. So thank you first and foremost for all the support. I'll answer your question. Random, do you shed tears when you think about your past, where you are now? Of course I do. I'm not afraid to say it. Or maybe I am, but I say it anyway. I'm a very emotional guy, same as you guys are deep down. I'm a tough guy, and maybe I'm not a fake person, but underneath I'm very sensitive guy, and I do cry. I do cry. I sometimes, when I've done sessions with students and we've connected, we've really got on it. We've just got on very well, and they've done well. I've gone away and I've cried, because I'm so grateful that I can help another person, and I'm so happy that I can be happy in my life, because I've battled with depression and anxiety all my life. And I cry sometimes when I think about great memories with my friends, with Floyd. So yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I would never have admitted that to you 10 years ago. I was too, I wanted to be a tough guy all the time. So yes, I do. And I'm assuming by the fact you've asked me that, you do as well, which is great. Carl, what's up? Do you think that it's due to the soul people having bad aura? I find it hard to talk to people when I perceive as having an underlying nastiness. Well, I'm the same. Who likes being around nasty people? So, I think a lot of you have got that real sort of sensitivity, and most people have social anxiety will. That's probably a good thing. But yeah, I agree with you. Right. Is it bad to hanker for the past? I miss the 90s so bad. I don't know what that term means, hanker, so you have to update me of that. Yeah, I miss the 90s as well. The 90s were great. They were a great time. So I'm assuming you're probably around my age, you're in your 30s or 40s, to be saying the 90s when I go back. Yeah, I totally understand how you feel, Carl. I'm very nostalgic too. That's why. Oh, you're 33. Oh, great. I'm 2 years older than you. That's why I'm sure you do as well, Carl. A lot of you. I'm always unconsciously trying to go back as well. I listen to a lot of the 80s and 90s music. So I remember that generation. I'm from that generation. And my friend Floyd, he loves the 90s. He always makes a joke. It makes me laugh. It's an inside joke. But he goes, "Where was you in the 90s?" And every time he says it, I start cracking up. You hate the current times. I understand you. I understand how you feel. But hopefully, the advice I'm giving, Carl, you'll take it and make a better future for yourself. But I totally understand how you feel. Believe me. I'm not going to, start beating on sound like a 95-year-old and saying, "Oh, this generation, they're so." But this generation isn't. It is traumatized. It is a bit fake and a bit negative. But we want to make it better, and we've got the power to do that. So personally, you guys might agree with me or not. I don't waste my energy on fake people. I don't socialize with fake people in person. If I sense, and again, I'm very passionate. Don't surround myself with fake people. Make sure I get the fakeness out myself. And I don't waste my energy on social media listening to fake people, watching them. It may come up. I've disciplined myself. I only watch positive, kind, loving people because I ain't got time for it. I can't do the bullshit anymore, especially being 35, 36. Growing up in school, you kind of have to be. Anyway. I'm getting tongue tied here. I'm getting passionate. That's what happens. I can't get my words out. I start getting all awkward. Yes, I would agree with you. I think it was easier to pick up girls in the 90s, but we're not going to use that as an excuse, are we? We're not here to make excuses, guys. We're not here to blame. We're not here to. It will not help you. Trust me. Listen, if making excuses and blaming got you laid and made you rich and happy, I would just keep doing it. It doesn't work. So I understand your frustrations, and obviously it's human nature. And I'm sure if there was a camera on me 24 hours a day, I'm only human. And there's probably times in my life where I fall into blaming and complaining, but I try and be conscious of not doing it and just living a positive life. So you guys are in a position now where look at what you have today, right? You've got the most charming, right? You've got the most charming, attractive, half Irish dating coach who's here to help you, mostly for free, doesn't even need your bank details. Obviously, one of the most best hairstyles you've ever seen. All of you would agree on that. If any of you disagree that I've probably got the best hairstyle of all the dating coaches, let me know in the comments. Because what I can see from the comments, so many people, obviously, I'm only fucking about having a laugh. But no, I'm being serious. Look at all the free infill videos you've got today. Most of you, you don't even have to spend a penny on coaching. It's all free. Look at the free affiliate event, look at the live streams. You didn't have all this in the 90s. So sometimes you have to look at, okay, yes, in the 90s, we didn't have the feminism like we've got today and a lot of this negativity, and women were probably more open. No, I didn't get a hair transplant. It's natural. It's growing back. It's good living. But you know, in the 90s, there wasn't. It's different times. You know, there's good. So come on, guys. I just tuned in as you said hairstyle. That cracked me up. Yeah, you guys are making me laugh. So it's good to laugh. I know you're hooked, Les Boss. You know that's my selling point. That's what I should use on all you guys for my marketing, selling programs, getting because they always say get them get them hooked in. My first thing I share the video is, hey guys, welcome to the video. No, hey guys, hairstyle. If I say the word hairstyle, everyone jumps up like because for some reason, and I've just come to accept it. It doesn't really bother me. People are obsessed with my hairstyle. Guys they're more interested in my hairstyle, whether I'm losing my hair, I'm receding, and I am losing some hair, and I'm okay with it. Guys are obsessed with my hairstyle more than actually my teaching. I said it once, I said, I don't understand what the fascination is. It's just hair. Okay, I'm not the first person on earth that's losing their hair. What is the big deal? What is it with a hairstyle? I don't understand it. Anyway, there's so much fascination. Maybe I should change my YouTube channel, change it from get rid of all the infill videos and just create a YouTube channel about hairstyles. How about that? You guys wish, not a chance in hell. You're growing back the beard, it rocks. Thanks, man. Same here. Lost mine, pity. People enjoy trying to bring. I know that. I'm aware of it, but I'm smart. I'm very smart. I'm not. See, that's the thing about me. I'm not going to play those games. So when people throw this type of criticism at me, you probably notice I'm a martial art in psychology. I'm not going to react and get angry and say, "Who are you talking to?" I'm not going to do that. I'm too smart for that. So I'm going to ignore it and laugh about it, and it doesn't bother me. Or maybe deeply down it does bother me a bit. That's why I'm talking about it. I don't feel any bad emotion. I'm in a great place, and my hairstyle isn't stopping me doing well with women, and it's not stopping me changing people's lives. And I think I've got a good hairstyle. I've cut it. One of my friends said, "I don't understand it, Johnny. Your hair looks great. Why do they keep posting stuff about your hair? I don't understand it." Anyway, enough about my hairstyle. We're here to talk about social anxiety, social media. Who are you going to watch? Warrington or Galahad fight? I don't know when that fight's on, but my main focus is on the Tyson Fury fight. Tyson Fury, Tom Swartz. The only problem is, I fucking love Tyson Fury and I watch all his fights. I've got the Fearless event on the Sunday, and the Tyson Fury fight is probably going to be. It's going to obviously be on about 5 in the morning in America, and I don't want to be knackered for my Fearless event. You generally could be Nicolas Cage's stuntman. Great, I'll take that compliment. I got that years ago from Miguel, and I've had it from quite a lot of people. So that's not the worst comment in the world. If I look like Nicolas Cage, I must be doing. You guys. I personally think maybe I'm being egotistical. I think I'm better looking, but now everyone's going to go crazy. Whoa, how can you say that? Well, love yourself. Peter Russell, Johnny, do you still box? Yeah, still boxing. Yes, I don't compete. I don't punch people anymore, but I train boxing. Right, so I think we're covering a lot. So yeah, discipline, guys. If you do these things, so the right balance. Well, I'm just checking my notes. I've wrote a thing here. I think this is useful. And it's basically a question: who are you on social media, and who are you in person? The reason why I say it, because as I said, a lot of people are very different on social media. When you meet them in person, they're a persona. I'm not that way. I'm congruent. I'm the same on the social media, and I'm the same in person. Obviously, I'm a lot more attractive in person. When you see me in person, I'm joking again. Or he may mean little boxes when you're raving. All right, fair enough. Okay. Right, it's Q&A time because I've been talking for an hour now and I'm tired and I've gone dizzy. So we're going to ask some questions before we round this up. Well, that's the problem today. This is where I said in my video, I was being honest, that most of the generation men today are cowards because online then people are very cocky and opinionated, but the same people in person will have no balls to say it to your face or have those opinions. So it's, for me personally, it's just the way I choose to live. No, it's being congruent. It's, you know, it's being able to back up what you're saying online. And I honestly think if you're going online and you're criticizing people and you're being nasty and trolling, you're just fucking your life up, because you're just showing how insecure you are and how, you know. So what's the point? Just be positive. And if you've got something negative to say about people, then just keep your mouth shut and just keep your opinion to yourself. Because if your opinion is constantly going to be negative, it doesn't hold any value. What did I think of Joshua losing to Ruiz? My initial reaction was I couldn't believe it. I was in shock. I couldn't believe that Andy Ruiz did that. I thought Joshua was just going to walk through him. But as I processed it, as time's gone on, I'm not shocked anymore. You know, the shock's worn off. And at the end of the day, you know, there's many ways of looking at it. Number one, you've got to give credit to Andy Ruiz Jr. He's a warrior. That was an amazing performance. Number two, Anthony Joshua is human. Again, we live in a culture where people are obsessed with perfectionism. He's a human being. You can't win all the time, and he's achieved great things. Yes, he got beat. Yes, there's been concerns about his mental health. He didn't look right in the fight, I thought, but he's still done well. He knocked Ruiz down and he knocked him out. So that's my thoughts on it. But when it comes to the heavyweight division, I'm a big Fury fan. I think, well, I don't think I believe Tyson Fury is the best, and I follow him more. I can't wait. Tyson Fury, Tom Schwartz this Saturday. I think it's going to be a good fight. Of course, I expect Fury to win, but you never know. He's a dangerous guy, so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm actually got an idea, guys. I want to get your opinion. I'm really thinking about doing some boxing videos on the channel where I just give my thoughts on boxing. You know, like I make the YouTube infield videos and I do the videos in the park where I talk about stuff like porn, addiction, and confidence. I might start talking about boxing because I love boxing. I'm passionate, and a lot of you guys like it. Yeah, Swartz, he did look good in the workout, didn't he? As Fury said, you can't take him lightly. He's 24. He's about 6'5". But Fury, fucking hell, he looks in phenomenal shape. He looks great. He looks happy. He's slim. He's just sharp. He's much more sharper than he was in the Wilder fight. He just looks so on point. He looks brilliant. I can't wait to see him box. So yeah, man. We're big Fury fans on this side. Have I ever competed? Years ago, I did. I fought and I lost. I lost an amateur fight. But I didn't get knocked out. I got stopped. I wanted to continue, and the referee stopped it. So bit of a disappointment, but you know, at least I had the balls to do it, and I did. I did thousands of rounds of sparring. I sparred with professionals, amateurs. You know, I did boxing for many years. I love boxing. Yeah, get your money on Fury. Ruiz might beat him again in a rematch. I think he could. I think Joshua shouldn't take the rematch straight away. I think it's suicide, crazy. I think he should have some more fights. That's my opinion. But who knows? What's up, Anderson? Massive appreciation for your continuous support on Facebook, on YouTube, and just thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yellow Pill, men going the wrong way. Johnny, you should compete again, brother. I'm not sure about that. Part of me would like to, but I don't know if I want to be getting punched in the head. I think Fury's going to make Schwartz quit like he made Chisora quit. Taking it to another level. You're definitely right. What am I going to say? I've run out of things to say. I've got more to say. I'm always trying to make sure that I give amazing value and I say everything that I've planned to say. That's my thoughts. What else have we got? What do we want to talk about? So we've done some notes here. So I've done Q&A time. So again, guys, if you've got any questions, okay, let's end this on approaching women on the street. That's what we're here for. Let me share a few things that are going to help you. Johnny, I'm kind of in a correspondence with 3 girls, but it's hard to work. They're texting is really dragged out. I'm not sure if they are that interested. Do you think it's going to go anywhere? For some reason, I'm going to say what I feel in this moment. I feel like you're doing so well, Lesbos, and I feel like what you've got going with these girls is a great opportunity for you. But I feel like your negativity speaking right now, there's a bit of you, your natural negativity is coming up, and I think that's a good sign. I think that's because you're growing more, you're gaining more confidence, and I keep saying it. I'm going to say it again and again. I always say this when I work with people in person. I'm not saying this to be polite to you or kind. I'm saying this because it's true, and I believe in you, and I want you to do well. You are going to be amazing at this because you're working so hard. You have to stick at it. So have more confidence in yourself, believe in yourself more. And sometimes, Lesbos, listen, I'm learning, you have to be deluded in a healthy way. Like successful people, we're all nuts in a way. Like so you have to have that optimism, even when part of you will come up. And I have that too, Lesbos. So I'm not different to you. I have that element of me that is negative, it's doubtful, it's fearful, but I work on not listening to it. So I think it's great what you've got going with these girls. Keep texting. Listen, you've got 3 women you're texting, man. How can you complain? There's guys out there that can't even speak to a woman. They're paralyzed with fear. So count your blessings, but keep going. That's my advice. And if you want, because I've gave you such amazing support, you can send some money to my PayPal account. You don't have to if you don't want to. If any of you guys want to donate, because I've had people write to me and they want to donate, they're very happy with my infills. I give a lot of value, and I wasn't really for it before, but I'm more open-minded now. You can donate. I'll give you my PayPal address. Every little counts. I promise I will use the money to go out and drink a lot of champagne. Obviously, that's a joke. I wouldn't do that. I would use the money to invest in more infill videos for you guys, better quality. So if you want to donate, 50 euros, 100 euros, listen, it's all about the thought that counts. Here's my email address, johnnyberber88@gmail.com. And I always believe in investing and sharing, so you are welcome to do that. And if you don't want to give nothing, you're very welcome to do that as well. You're going to get helped either way. Does Monopoly money count? You cheeky git. Of course it doesn't count. Unless I can go into Tesco's and buy food with Monopoly money. Carl, what's up, Carl? Sometimes you think the most successful people have the least self-awareness, almost stupidity. There is some truth in that. Successful people, there's an element where, we're very vulnerable and a bit crazy. And you have to be a bit. You can't be normal to succeed, because normality is basically be depressed, be negative, don't try anything, don't believe in yourself, please everyone, don't, I don't stand for that. Guys, do me a favor. Don't be tight. Show me some love. Hit like on the like button. Only 10 of you have liked this video, and there's 20 of you watching. So 10 of you love me, 10 of you hate me. Show some love, man. Like this video. Do me a favor as well. When the video is up on YouTube, if you can comment underneath, I'd really appreciate it. What's up, Johnny? What's up, Undisputed Man? Ignorance is bliss. You're definitely right. When am I coming to Poland? Soon. And I've been Poland before. Have you guys not seen my info videos in Poland? They're on the channel, and I've been to Prague. But I'll be coming Poland soon. I love the Polish people. The women are beautiful. I love my Polish clients. They're lovely people to work with. They're strong. They're honest. They're opinionated. They're tough. They're Polish, and I get on with them. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish this live stream on some more questions, and I'm going to just throw some things out that are going to help you guys to beat the trap women. Do you guys want me to share some new things that are going to help you to have successful women? Let me get some, yes, okay. Let me know, guys. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of great content coming on the channel. There's going to be infill videos like before. There's going to be a lot coming. Trust me, you guys have not been patient for a reason. A lot of infield demonstrations coming. I'm not blowing my own ego. The best approaches you've ever seen. You're going to see a lot of rejection. I'm fearless. I don't care. I don't care if I get judged. I don't care if I get rejected by every girl. I don't care if all of you guys laugh at me. I don't care if I embarrass myself in every approach, which I know I won't. I'm confident in myself. I want to help as many guys as I can. I want to help women. I want to spread the message of positivity, honesty, connecting with people. Trust me, undisputed man. A lot of info videos coming. Also, we're going to have interviews. I'm going to put more boxing videos up. I'm going to put fitness videos up. I'm going to bring on other experts, get their help. I'm going to bring on more student transformations, more client transformations, more live streams, more traveling. There's so much potential, so much coming. Pete Russell says, when I speak to girls, how do I close it with Instagram or numbers? Just ask. Very, very simple, guys. This is so simple, it will insult you, but get girls. If you want to close with a girl, get a number, just ask. Just ask. Most guys are scared to ask. Do not be scared to fail. Go for it, and then you'll get it. If they say no, it's not the end of the world. You keep going. Yeah, I miss the infill videos as well. Just working on camera. Did you get a haircut, Johnny? You look fresh. Yeah, man, I did. I really appreciate it. I've been maintaining a haircut. I've lost weight. I'm training. I'm eating healthier. I feel I'm literally saying, thank you, God. Thank you for making me happy again and taking away my pain and my anxiety and depression. I'm in a great place and I'm fit and I'm determined and I want to help as many of you as I can and have some fun as well. And I'm looking forward to getting out and meeting some beautiful women again and helping. You look very blessed and happy. Yeah, I feel great. I'm very happy. Thanks, man. I appreciate the support. So a lot of new things coming on the channel, and as you guys seen, a lot more interaction with you. I answer every single question. I literally, trust me, I'm obsessed. Like, I work my ass off. At 12 at night, I'm going through the YouTube channel as an option, and I'm answering every comment. You guys are going to laugh at me. I was answering comments yesterday that people have wrote on my channel 5 years ago. They're going to think I'm crazy. Can you imagine? You're getting a reply from me. I'm answering questions 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years, a month, a week, because my business partner project said to me, Johnny, you need to be more interactive with your fans, followers. You need to talk to them more. You need to answer questions. And I was like, actually, I do need to do that, and I'm enjoying it. I'm not doing it because I'm doing it because I want to do it, and it's fun and it's nice. So I will answer every one of your questions. If for any reason I don't answer your question, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I get very busy and I've either forgot, I haven't seen it. So I will answer your questions on the videos. One of your best sets that I remember was where the girl you had a really hard time, you gave her a good account of yourself. It was near Covent Garden Tube Station. Oh, that's very popular. A lot of people like that one with the English girl when we were flirting and we almost both went into like a dialogue of acting. That was great. Would you ever go to Brazil for holiday? Yeah, I would. Okay. It seems like the most requested content on this channel is infill videos. Everyone wants that. Carl, I think your genuine nature comes out well. There's definitely plenty of growth in this channel. I totally agree. Look, Carl, I'll be the first to agree. This channel is amazing, but there needs to be a lot of improvements. And that's a reflection of obviously me. And it will be more improvements, and that's why I'm taking feedback. And we're working to make this the best YouTube channel we can make. And it's all happening, But Rome wasn't built in a day. Things take time, What's the one tip you would give to yourself if you could go back and speak to your younger self 10 years back to the future? That's a great question. I think you know what I'd say to my younger self? Face the fear. That's all I'd say to the guy. Face the fear, because I know when I face the fear, it always works out. That's it. And within facing the fear, my confidence comes, and then I can help people. So it's so that's it. Face the fear. It's okay to be scared. You're human. You're frightened. You're vulnerable. Man up. Face the fear. There we go. I'm getting really passionate today. Mike, what do you think of Mystery and his pickup series 5 years ago? You know what? I'm gonna be straight. Number one, I don't like bad mouthing people, and I'm not going to talk bad about a man behind his back online. If I've got something to say, I'll tell him in the face. I think he's a great guy. I think he's got incredible potential. Our philosophies are different, though. I don't agree with his philosophy. He doesn't agree with mine, but we can agree to disagree. I've never met him in person, but he's a good man. He helps a lot of guys, and that's all I can really say. I've never met the man in person. We've had a little bit of interaction on Facebook, but I think he's a good person. So that's it. That's what I think about him. Yes, I was shocked when you read my message and said my name. LOL. Yeah, Peter. You know what I mean. I'm just my whole thing, Peter, is I don't see myself better than anyone. I don't see myself, I'm better than my followers are. I'm a guru. I don't subscribe to that bullshit. I'm on the same level as anyone, and I appreciate the platform that I've got. But I'm very respectful. I'm a normal person, and I'm just trying to inspire other men. And I'm just the same as you, Peter. When I'm on YouTube, there's other people that I look up to, the way that you obviously look up to me, and I comment on their videos, and I appreciate them. So I'm just a normal guy. Neil Strauss is good. Read his books also. Which in occasion, yeah. Richard Laroon is a great guy. I really like Richard. I interviewed him. He's a gentleman. He's always been nice with me. We get on well. He's a very nice guy. I like his teachings. I haven't met Neil Strauss. I didn't personally read the book The Game. It wasn't for me. But another good guy, and I like Richard a lot. He's a good guy. You should definitely follow Richard's stuff. He's got a lot of good information, and he's a guy who's gone out there and got great results. What's up, Lee? Good to see you, mate. Hi, Johnny. What would you say about how many women would you try to speak to on a daily basis with a busy lifestyle day to day? Right. Okay. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to spend a bit of time on Lee's question. 3 reasons. First reason is because I hope you don't mind me saying this, Lee. I'm sure you won't. I met Lee in person, and you're a lovely person, like so many guys. You've supported me for 6 years, and I love your question, and it's relevant for today. I'm passionate, and I want to help a lot of you. So I'll answer it. Okay, so what? Let me just read the question again. What would you say about how many women would you try to speak to on a daily basis? So are you asking me, is this for me or is this for you or both? I'm just going to get this on point. Let's just say it's for me and for you. Now, if you're a beginner, and I'm assuming you're kind of a beginner at this, Lee, most of you guys are. If you're a beginner, you want to be speaking to, I would say, at least 10 women a day. That doesn't mean that you have to speak to 70 women a week, like every day. If I don't do it every day, no, relax. But I think at least 10. And the reason is because when you're new, you're nervous and you're not that experienced and you're quite sensitive to rejection and you don't really know what's going on. And the reason why you need to speak to 10 women because there's so many different reactions you get. You get really positive reactions from women, really happy that you stopped them. And you're going to get very negative reactions from women that don't want to speak to you. So you need to socialize more. More is better when you start. But as you get more experienced, I think the numbers should come down and the quality of interaction should improve. So I only spoke to 1 woman today, Lee. I had a solid interaction. Didn't get the number, she had a boyfriend, but I talked about it earlier on. But the day before, Lee, I spoke to 10 women. So mix it up. But I would say if my life depended on it, and if I'm taking a guy out like yourself or anyone who's new, minimum I'm going to get you to approach 10 women. We're about 10 compliments. So 10 women each time. More than 10 would be better. Less than 10 is not great. It's not a disaster. So that's my opinion. And it doesn't take long to approach 10 women really. So there you go. What's your thoughts on that, Lee? Let me know. One of the things, guys, I'm trying to improve on the live stream, and you guys are doing great, but you give me feedback. You guys could be a little bit better at responding quicker. So like when you ask me a question, and then I answer the question, so we can talk more. It's not just like oh, you asked me a question, I answer it, that's it. You kill the conversation. Keep it going. You know, like Lesbos is really good at that. Carl's really good at that. Why do you care who this is? You're really good at that. But some of you just like, you know, don't be scared. Talk to me more. I'm easy. I'm a person like you, so I can help you better that way. Jesus, it's been an hour and a half already. Time goes by when you're having fun. So, yeah, you want to, more is better when you start out. And another thing as well, Lee, all of you, every approach you do builds confidence. So it's very simple science. If you approach one woman, a little bit of confidence. 2 women, a bit more confidence. 3 women, a bit more. 4, 5, 10, a lot of confidence. So one of the videos I recommend that you watch if you're a beginner, if you want to get inspired, it's the video that got 103,000 views, and I got 14 rejections, 2 successes. So I approached 16 women. So it's around the 10 count, and you'll see me go through that process. Even as you'll see me, you know, like even as an expert, you'll see I'm a beginner too. You'll see me start off a little bit awkward, get rejected. You know, women are not really stopping and talking to me, and then as I'm getting more warmed up, they're staying longer, and then eventually I get success at the end. So that video is really popular. My most popular video, and I'm trying to get it, guys, please help me to get this video to 1 million views. It's on 402,000 views. I'll tell you what, Les Brown, sorry, Lesbos, I'll call you Les Brown. I'm going to make a deal with you like the mafia. I will answer your question if you will share my viral video. Is that a deal? Otherwise, I'm going to cut my finger off, and you're going to, I don't know. I don't even, I'm saying silly things today. I'm too excited. I'm a bit ADHD. Let me get a couple of videos, and I would like you guys to share these videos in comments so we can get them viral. Now, I know all of you, you're going to have a voice in your head that's going to say, oh, sod that, I'm not sharing these videos, but please, like, help me out here. Like, you know, it would really help me. Okay, let's find these 2 videos and I'm answering all your questions. Right. Where are we? Multitasking. I might even do my Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll tell you what, I'll even do my Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation if you guys share my videos. How cool is that? Right, where are we? So the video, number 1, 402,000 views. This video got me really known, and it helps a lot of people. And it's got 2,000 likes, 672 comments. Wow. Now, I want to get this to 1 million views. If you guys help, I can do it. I'm going to put the link in. Please, guys, here we go. Like this video, comment on this video, and share this video to your parents, your grandma, your next door neighbors, your cat, your dog, everyone. Donald Trump, share it. Get this video viral. You know, I don't have any friends, Johnny. Seriously, I'm not a Facebook, Instagram. Look, you don't have to share on any social media platform. Watch the video again. Get inspired. Comment. So I'm gonna. That's one video. Another one. Okay. There's the next one. Okay, this one has got 103,000 views. Really popular. These are my 2 most. Thanks, Lee. You commented on that video the other day and you shared it. These are my most popular infill videos. Put the links in. If you guys could like, comment, and share on any social, even just tell a friend about the video. You know, good advice, because I'm overthinking a little on what daily steps to talk around work, etc. You know, work your approaches, Lee, around your lifestyle. Trust me, Lee, I mean this for the good. Don't make excuses. You can do it. I have a busy life. You know, I'm busy coaching, business, meetings, family, friends, social media, my fitness. But you can always make time if you want. And if you design your day more and just write it down, you can do it. It's London. It's hard to stand and talk to nobody has time for you. That's excuse making. That's excuses. It's a big place, London. Yes, there's always someone to talk to. Look at my videos. I've seen both of these before. They're great vids. Cheers, Mike. I know it's going to drive you mad, Mike. I know I'm going to piss you off, but please comment on the video again. leave your thoughts. Even if you don't like it, if you like it, I want to get these videos viral. The more you comment, the more YouTube lifts the rankings up. I'm really pushing it now, because before I was too soft. I wasn't pushing it enough, and I need to push these more. These videos will help a lot of people. And I'll be straight with you guys. The more money these videos make me, the more money I'm going to make you, the more I'm going to help you. It's simple. If you want to get down to business, the more money you help me to make, the more money I'm going to help you to make, the more content I'm going to give you. I mean, I'm going to give you that anyway. But, it's all about, it's give and take, isn't it? So if, guys are always writing to me going, Johnny, I really appreciate what you've done for me. Is there anything I can do for you? Now, no funny ideas, guys. I'm not into anything like that. Just share my videos, Did Aiden find a woman in the end? Aiden did great, as far as I'm aware. I don't want to speak too much about his information because I don't know if Aiden will not like that. So Aiden will answer soon. The last I saw, Aiden's doing great. We're interacting all the time. He's had a lot of success with women. He's done great. I would love to see a Johnny Bower UK World Tour. It's going to come. We're going to do that. I think you should start collaborating with Northern Ireland. He suffers with lack of confidence and this amount of followers. Well, that's a good idea. If it's meant to be, we'll have a think about that. So, I've got an email here from a friend. By the way, guys, just let you know as well, we've got a full house for the Fearless event on Sunday. We've got loads booked. If you want to come to my, I'm just looking, oh, Fury looks great. I'm just looking at Instagram Fury. If you want to come to my event, it's this Sunday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. It's going to be amazing. Some part of Battle to Go Out Daily is tired and well discipline. Listen, Lee, it just takes time. Everything takes time. Just chip away little by little. Remember as well, Lee, I was just thinking, any of you, if any of you are interested in doing my 6 weeks program and coming out with me, and it would be the best investment you'd ever make in your life, it's only people that are serious, you would approach thousands of women. You would guarantee go on dates with beautiful women. If you show up and you do, obviously, the approaches, get in touch for a 6 weeks program. If any of you are not ready to do in-person coaching yet because you're a bit nervous to meet me or it's too overwhelming, I offer Skype coaching. And what I do on the Skype coaching for my clients, and I work with people around the world, I help you to design your life. I'll give you homework and I'll give you daily exercises. So I can mentor you over Skype. I've got a 6 week Skype program. Or some of my American clients, they work with me like a session every month. And I've had a lot of success with the Skype coaching because it's like this, but it's better. All the time is obviously, all the time is given to you. And all of our information is private, as you guys can tell. I don't speak about people's information without their permission. So it'll be personal. So if you don't want anyone knowing that you've done the coaching with me, we can keep it private. Or if you don't care, then great. So if you want to do a 6 weeks program or a weekend boot camp or a Skype program, then just email me at johnnyberber88@gmail.com. If you're in London and you want to work with me on a 6 week program, but you have any questions or you just want to talk to me before starting the program, I offer off the record an hour consultation where I can meet you for an hour in London, and that's free, and have a chat with you, and then we can find out if you're definitely right for a 6 week program, because the 6 week program is the best program I run. And this is the program that gets life-changing results with guys. And this is where we take you out of the social media, away from the infill videos, off the live streams, out in person with me, and it becomes a reality for you. And then you don't have to worship me or anyone. I will help you, and then you will get the skill with women. And then it's not just an investment for 6 weeks. You're not just paying and getting coaching. This is an investment for life. All the guys I've coached for 6 weeks, it gives you the tools for the rest of your life. That's why it's so much value in it. I would like to go for a 6-week program, help my client. Great. But if you want to do the 6-week program, Peter, you can email me, and then I can talk to you, and then we can get you booked time. We can get started. As you guys can tell, I don't mess about. I'm a very action-orientated person because I know talk is cheap, blaming doesn't help, complaining don't help, making excuses don't help. These are the sort of words that stop success. I'm too busy. I don't have the time. I work too many long hours. I don't have any friends to support me. All of it's nonsense because that excuse doesn't exist for me and my clients who do this and get the results. We can talk about the cost in the email. Email me if you're interested. I'll tell you how much it costs. And I also need to get to know what you are struggling with and how I can help you. So email me. I'm friendly. I'm honest. And I will talk to you. I will say, it's not personal. If there's any reason I feel I can't work with you, I will just say it, and it's not to hurt your feelings, and it doesn't mean I'm going to stop being friends with you or mentoring you. It just means that I don't feel you're right for a program, and I don't want to mess you up or give myself a nervous breakdown from stress. And if I think there's another coach who is better for you, then I'll recommend you to them. So it's quite rare that I turn people down, but occasionally I have to say I can't. It ain't going to work. You're not right for it, or I just sense we're not going to work well together. So I can't be any more fair than that. So get in touch, email me, and I work with people worldwide. I coach people in London, I coach people on Skype, and I coach people from all around the world. And I also, as well, I forget, if you cannot commit to 6 weeks and you want to do something shorter, I do a weekend confidence program, which is amazing. I'm not going to lie, the 6 weeks program has a lot more value in it, but the weekend program is still got massive value, and that's where you come out of me for 2 days on a Saturday and a Sunday and approach women. And I usually get clients worldwide doing the weekend program because they can't stay in London for 6 weeks. Awesomely, I'm looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. So yeah, I just want to say, really appreciate all of you coming on. Great support, very nice people. My feedback is going to be, and I'm going to be straight, I think you guys have all got great potential, but I still feel like a lot of you are not taking action. Some of you are, but there's a lot of you that are just watching too much content, even watching too much of mine, and you're not facing your social anxiety enough. You're not coming to events, my event. You're not going out and meeting people. You're not approaching women. And that's why you're feeling not good about yourself. So take action and don't wait to get a 6-pack. Don't wait for your social anxiety to go. Don't wait to feel confident, because it will never happen. I would never have got where I got to if I waited. I just got straight in and I improved as I went along. Start now. You're good enough now. All of you are good enough now to start. You don't need to wait for a miracle to happen. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be grateful if you could share the videos. Let me know what you think about these live streams. See you in the next one. And it was great. I really enjoyed it. I love spending time with you guys, and I'm looking forward to the event on Sunday. So thanks. I think I covered everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. What else? That's it. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll speak to you guys soon. Thanks, Carl. Cheers, Lesbos. Cheers, Lee. Cheers, VJ. Thank you, Undisputed Man. Thank you, Peter Russell. Thank you. Who do you care who this is? Who else is there? Cheers, Mike. It's a pleasure. 5LLLE. Who else is there? I think that's it. Can't pronounce your name. Is it Gore? I can't pronounce it. G-O-U, but thank you for your collaboration and support. Thank you, VJ. Going through all the names here. Thanks, Anderson. If I've missed anyone, thank you, DV LDN. Bloodlust, pleasure. Jamie Mason, thank you. Rodrigo. Yeah, and if I've missed any names, so yeah, awesome. Enjoy the process. Remember, talk is cheap, take action.